Want to ensure that your visual branding blows your competitors out of the way? Be sure to stay tuned. Your visual branding speaks volumes about your business and visually tells your audience everything they need to perceive about it. It needs to be strong and appealing enough to effectively hook your audience's attention and keep them interested for you to be able to convert them into paying customers. In the long run, a strong visual identity also helps cement your connection to your audience and keeps them coming back instead of going to competitors in the same niche. The eyes, after all, play a huge role in social media and digital marketing, and you can only strengthen your brand with killer visuals. Also, be sure to keep watching because we're giving a bonus tip on how to instantly upgrade your brand's visual style. That's why in this video, we're going to talk about how to know when it's time to update your visual branding. Welcome back to the channel. This is Jolie from Life Marketing, and we are a digital marketing agency dedicated to helping small businesses grow. Before we get started, this is your reminder to subscribe to our channel and to hit that notification bell icon to get notified as we upload more of our essential business growing videos. Your business's visual branding communicates your brand's personality and values. So what's usually in a visual branding guide? A visual branding guide should basically give you a walkthrough of your brand's visual style and show you the best practices for your business graphic compositions. Ideally, it should feature your logo, your brand's color palette, typography, use of photos, graphic elements and illustrations, as well as overall visual style. We have a previous guide on how to make your visual branding, so be sure to check that out if you're looking for an easy step-by-step on how to make a visual branding guide. If you're missing any of what we've just mentioned, you're going to want to add those into your current branding guide. But let's say you do already have all these in your guide. You're still going to need to update it from time to time to keep up with graphic trends and to remove outdated practices. So how do you know your visual branding guide needs an upgrade? Number one, your competitors' visuals are more memorable and engaging than your own. The easiest way to make sure that your brand visuals stand out is to look at your competitors' graphics. Would you say that your graphics are more memorable and engaging than theirs? If not, you're probably going to want to introduce more memorable and engaging elements in your visuals. If you've been using mostly still visuals up to this point, it's time to introduce movement to your brand graphics, because this is going to be more memorable and engaging than this. Adding brand-related animations to your social media graphics, as well as video backgrounds and animated elements, makes for a more memorable and engaging visual experience for your audience. So aside from the existing parts of your visual branding guide, add a section for the visual style of transition animations, videos, and animated elements you're going to use for your graphics. Reason number two, you need better recognition. Household name companies like Nike and Apple can get away with minimal branding in their visuals. But small businesses focusing on growth need to utilize strong visual identity to establish brand recognition. Make sure you're featuring your brand colors through text, backgrounds, or decorative elements, that you're consistent on your typography, and update your brand's visual style to be unmistakably yours. For example, you can see how this is so much more recognizable than something generic, like this. Reason number three, you've had recent strategic changes to your brand. As we mentioned earlier, your visual identity communicates your brand's personality and values. If at any point you've made strategic changes to your business, like add a new service or realign your target market, you're going to need to review your visual branding to check if it still represents your brand the same way it did before you made your changes. If you want to update your branding without making too many alterations, a solid choice would be to update your brand colors. Your brand's color palette can easily convey your target age group, your brand's personality, and even the mood you're trying to set. Remember the power of color psychology and use it to update your visual identity to align with recent strategic changes in your business. And reason number four, your graphics are out of date, or you simply want to refresh your visuals. Both are completely valid reasons. Your visual branding guide is your business's best practices for graphics and imagery, so if at any point you feel it doesn't quite serve its purpose as well as it used to, an update will ensure that it's optimized for your brand. Don't worry, your visual branding should never stay stagnant anyway, and even popular brands are known to update their graphics from time to time. A solid place to start is the brand logo. Pringles, Starbucks, and Taco Bell are great examples of refreshed looks by updating their brand logo. It doesn't completely change the overall look and feel, but instead uses key features and removes unnecessary elements that make them look dated. Start with refreshing your logo, updating its colors, and then you can proceed with updating the rest of the parts of your branding guide to build on and complement your refreshed look. Before we get to our bonus tip to instantly update your brand graphics, if you prefer to have professionals handle all aspects of your digital marketing for you, including your brand graphics, you can click the link in the description to get your free proposal today. And now for our bonus tip to instantly update and upgrade your brand's visuals, lose the spread drop shadows. And I say this for both text and graphic elements in your visuals. Because this, my friends, does not look appealing or professional, and neither does this. Instead of using spread drop shadows like this, add a layer of color behind your text like this, or for visual elements like this product, add a more natural looking shadow like this. Make sure you add this rule in your branding guide and to implement it throughout your business's visuals, and you're left with more professional looking graphics. And that's it for today's video. How do you plan to update your visual branding? Let us know in the comments down below. And be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips and tricks to grow your business. Once again, this is Jelly from Life Marketing, and I'll see you in the next one.